Alright, what's up? So today we are back with another video. This one's going to be just a fight that I had with Zyaf. I would say he would be generally known as the best Stephen Thompson player in UFC 4. So I kind of took this challenge. I had actually played him one time in the competitive scene, and he was using Thompson, as did I, and I did come out on top, which was pretty good. But he became later known as the best Thompson in UFC 4, so kind of around now is when he would be kind of, most popular for using Thompson, and people would, if you think of Thompson, they'd maybe think of Zyaf, and stuff like that. So, I took on the challenge myself when we were doing a little best of 7, and I thought, alright, I'll give this Thompson a go. I've only played as Thompson once, like I previously said, and it was in a mirror match, and I did take him out. So this is going to be my Stephen Thompson versus IFYT's the Stephen Thompson, who's, like I said, known as the best Stephen Thompson in UFC 4. So it should be a good one. Obviously going to be a tough matchup, considering, if you're known to be the best with that fighter, and I never use Stephen Thompson, to be fair. It's going to be tough. Luckily I have seen a good few of Zyaf's fights. I know he likes to do that body kick into spinning body kick. I know he likes to do little side kicks into combos. He likes to do a little switch stance body kick. So, there's a few things that I have down kind of in this fight that I'm like, alright, I have to think, I have to be careful of. He's always trying to switch stance. He's always trying to do some long combo that ends in some sort of a spin kick, a body kick, or possibly a heel kick, something like that. So I have to be aware at all times. Obviously, I'm just trying to keep the range right now. But also, I'm willing to come on the inside and box a little bit more than he is. He's always trying to keep it at a range. But look at me, I'm trying to get in there, get a little bit. I'm trying to tag him up and then leave, force shots out of him and then tag him back again. But sometimes he wasn't biting on it. So I'm coming inside, then using that 99 footwork of Thompson to escape the pocket without any more added damage. Right now I'm doing really good. I'm using the side kick and teep of Thompson perfectly. One of his best tools, that little side kick. He does do a good job of sidestepping it and hit me with a straight rear body kick. To be honest, I felt like the decider of this fight would definitely be the body health, so I was always trying to slap in rear body kicks, teeps and side kicks whenever I could. There he is. Look, sidestepped my body kick, but luckily the straight catches him and punishes him for doing it. I would say the fight's about even. I think I have a slightly little bigger body advantage right now, but near identical actually. I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to keep him, I'm just trying to, whenever I'm entering, I want to know that I'm going to be hitting him with something. I kind of want to be winning the trades. Right there, I got that nice little combo with the knee, rocked him, and then I got the nice little two-piece to the head, followed up with the spinning body kick, and then bang, hit him with that. Unfortunately, he did get the moving forward lead body kick a few times on me. It's kind of sometimes hard to deny on that ping or catch. But good start to the fight so far. I got that rock, and I also took a lot of head damage off him too when I got the rock. So, I increased my head health advantage, and then hit him with a body kick at the end when he had low short term. Just multiplying the little advantage that I had. Just trying to increase the lead now, kind of. Because I do have the lead, like I was saying, but my game plan is always to, once you get the lead, what you have to do is really increase it. So here I'm trying to keep careful. I'm trying to get out of range of his stuff. He hits me with that off of my own body kick miss, which was smart by him. It says this is out of range, I'll counter with my own. Catches me at low short term. He has a bit of a stamina advantage, but I hit him with that two-piece and then the body hook. Hits me with the spin kick though. He definitely is a little bit more, I would say, body orientated than I would be. I'm hitting the head a lot more than he is. That stun definitely kind of swayed my where I was targeting. I would definitely say I was definitely more heavy on the body, but I was done a good job at taking some damage to the head. Just keeping it basic at times as well. I am using Stephen Thompson, but I am, sticking out the jab body uppercut. I'm sticking out the jab body straight. The double jabs were doing a good job for me. He does catch me to the body there, though, and then I duck into it. the uppercut afterwards. Luckily it was only a soft rock, so get my health up pretty quickly. We've tried little side kicks there, but he hits him with the jab and gets some nice body damage off the rear uppercut. He's definitely taken this body damage back. You know, we're probably back to equal. Hits me with that side kick again, but it, you know, converts into the knee, and then I get him back with it. Makes me whiff there with Stephen Thompson's high footwork. Need to be keeping an eye on my stamina, but that body kick, that was definitely one of my best weapons. Like I was saying, I was always trying to keep some sort of a body health advantage in that fight, because like at the start I did say I felt like it was going to be determined. My friend asked me, can I see some good little stationary head kicks from you, so to get a nice little animation. I do catch him with a rear head kick, and it does rock him. So slowly but surely I do see him to be chipping away, but he's doing a good job with his footwork. Like, he's a good Thompson player, so he's making me evade, or he's making me miss a lot. Catches me with that pretty well. That was kind of clean of him, I can't lie. And yeah, that rear body kick, it's tough to land very often, because with Thompson you can either get out of the pocket so quick or you can enter, so you can really nullify the damage. You have to be at a real perfect range, and that range can be changed just so quickly. But luckily I was able to land a decent amount. He lands that nice little 4-piece nearly, maybe a 3-piece, didn't keep an eye on it too well. I'm now missing. He is like, that was definitely one of the biggest things this fight. He was making me whiff a lot. He was switching stances out of the pocket. He was, you know, just moving outwards whenever I was trying to catch him with low short term. He was getting the nice body blocks and then returning. He does think the head kick is coming though, and I do slap the rear body kick in. He stays in the pocket good enough though to whereas though the maximized body damage, or I didn't maximize the body damage after a rock, so I didn't get the drop. But I am tendering up his body here, and with this I'm kind of getting, you know, the stamina a little bit more equal. You know, I'm taking the wind out of his sails with these body kicks. I'm getting the rocks, so, you know, look, there we are though. He does catch me with that one. I felt like, you know, a lot of his laid body kicks that you'll see he does in the pocket, I done a good job of just kind of making sure that if he thought he was going to throw that spin kick afterwards, he was going to be in a lot of trouble for doing so. Catch him with that rear head kick, but it's very risky. Luckily I do get that side step off, but I don't take as much of an advantage as as I should. He side steps into a lot of his body kicks, but because they're at such a close range, they don't do much damage anyways. And then misses that spinning body kick. I felt like that was unnecessary from him, but at the same time I think he was timing me. He was timing my entry for a good, like I said, maximising the body damage really. You know, if he feels like I'm entering with a strike, he can catch me at not max short term, and obviously, you know, I'm coming inwards to it, so it's definitely going to do some more damage than if I'm exiting. Luckily I do win that trade there, more head health. I threw it earlier, catches him nicely, increase my head health a little bit more. But like I'm saying, man, I'm just really trying to keep that body health always so high. So you'll see me landing that straight body kick, or at least going for it. But I just need to keep the range now. Make sure I'm not throwing too much. I do land that. I was very risky going for that. It was a good job by him again. I was throwing that body kick in the pocket way too much. But like I was saying too, you can think, you know, he's miles away, and then Thompson just gets into your face instantly and just kind of sponges that damage by being so close. Look at that. And again, just bad timing for me there with the jab body kick. Sometimes we're trying to predict when we leave the pocket. I could sense Zyaf. He was panicking there. Zyaf known for Zyaf is known for you know, whenever he's losing, he hunts for stuff, because you need a way back into this fight, but it can sometimes get predictable. So the jab straight head kick he went for there, I was fully aware of it, and I punished him for it, and just created an even bigger gap between us. That body very soft now, and I'm gonna open up the head a little bit more because of that. So you'll see me hitting up with the jab, and then the jab hook upstairs, and then later on, you know, I'll come back down to that body, whether it be with a jab body uppercut, maybe a teep or a side kick as well. In the southpaw stance currently, as is he. So the lead body kick would be doing more damage than the rear now. I like the body kicks across the face of the stomach. Look at him though, he's trying to catch me whether I go into the body with a body shot with that little rear uppercut. You get that he blocks. He's doing a really good job of blocking his body, but I'm also catching him a great time. And there it is, the killer shot. I was ahead the whole fight, but you know you can't rush these things, especially against the WONDERBOY. The movement, the kick speed, the kick power, and eventually my patience paid off. My body damage really paid off. It was definitely his movement gave me problems, but I felt like the range at which I was throwing my strikes was a lot more efficient than his. You know, so like when I throw a straight body kick, even though you know I messed up a lot of them. I felt like I also hit a lot of them at like a good range to where they were doing good body damage, and a lot of his body damage. Pause it there. A lot of his body damage, if you even skip back to the finishing sequence, a lot of his body damage comes from that body kick and the spin body kick. And me, you know, I understand that he goes to that a lot, so I sensed, alright, if that's gonna be the case, I'm gonna have to kind of, you know, get inside and don't let him get that spinning body kick off. This is just low short term, more head health. I win the trade. I believe it should be around now. Yeah, I just threw the uppercut out, hit. I think he blocks his body and then he doesn't have enough time to re-block his head for the lead hook because of the rear uppercut hit stunning him. But yeah, that was, you know, me facing the best Stephen WONDERBOY in the game. I believe I am, by default, now the best Stephen Thompson in the game. I felt like I dismantled him pretty handily. Obviously respect to Zyaf, but I think it's just the high MS kicks that really catch people off. But I done a good job of being able to just, like I said, nullify them, and he had no answer from my little karate Stephen then. So good fight though nonetheless. If you'd like to see me, I don't really take Marshall's thing, but if you want to see me play any other, I guess, good players, like, you know, like I'd like to play, because Marshall, he has kind of like different criteria of what he'd go by. You know, he'd be playing Ed's Blake, or no, sorry, he'd be playing Ed's Connor, and I'd like to play, in my opinion, I'd like to play like the likes of Blake's Connor, more so, you know, so I could, you know, just because he tries to do realistic or matchups that took place. Maybe I could just do, you know, best of, you know, I could take people on with their best fighters and try and match them there and see if how close I can get to beating them, or in this case obviously beating them. So I don't know, just something to do, I guess. But if you've liked the video, like, it'd be appreciated, and if you haven't already subscribed, it'd be much recommended that you do so. And I did beat Zyaf in a wager last night. That was pretty good, lads. 15 quid, should have seen it on my Twitch. Good night.